But the Ferrari felt good there from the little bit of practice I did earlier. I had a lot of understeer here in the Ferrari, so I'm going to have to kind of figure that out. We are in split one. Ranked pretty close to the bottom. I think only like 4 people were ranked lower than us, so we have some work cut out for us. But 45-minute race, anything can happen. Hopefully we can move up some spots just by having some consistency.
That's the end of the session. P17.
But we're going to go ahead. Yeah, 19 liters is fine.
The track temp is 26. The air temp is 23 Celsius. All clear. Push now. Okay, Brandon, we've got 14 minutes to do the business. Your brakes are cold. Take it easy.
Conditions were quite a bit cooler when I practiced, so. I think you're just kind of in between third and second gear in the Ferrari on these S's.
Air and track temperatures are rising. Air temp is now 28. The track temperature is now 35 Celsius.
This is such a good track. Hoping we'll be able to punch above our weight here.
Yellow flag. The incident's clear. Green flag.
Yeah, let's try not to get rear-ended.
Incident in Sector 2, yellow flag. Sector 2 is green.
I am going to want to practice pit entry here too before the end of this. It's one of the easier ones, but if someone knocks the sign down, it's good to have a backup reference point. It's my least favorite corner on this track. I think maybe once in my life I've ever felt like I took that corner correctly.
Green flag in Sector 3. Fastest lap for Fisher, 1:58.53. The car in front has just posted a 2:01.69. P11. Okay, Brandon, 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
Getting too eager on the gas going into that corner.
Your brake temps are good.
That was not quick.
Sector 3 is now yellow. Yellow flag.
Oh Jesus, what am I doing?
Blue flag.
Lexus followed me off too.
Incident clear. Green flag. You've gone outside of track limits there.
Hey, what's up, Kiyo? How are you doing, sir?
Yellow flag. Green flag. All clear. P14. Yellow flag. Incident clear. Back to green flag.
Oh, that corner was better. Doing well. Doing well. I have a new
Alright, Brandon. You've used half your fuel.
work schedule.
Green flag sector 3. Sector 1 is 0.7 off the pace.
Fortunately, it's still 6 a.m., but it's now 5 days a week instead of 4 days a week, and 8-hour shifts instead of 10-hour shifts. So that means I have more time in the day before my stream, which makes things a little easier. I'm struggling a little bit in this Ferrari here, though, as far as feel-wise. But I'm excited for Valencia. The car felt great on Valencia, which probably means it's just going to be slow. But all right, half a second up. There's no way that doesn't. Well, that's really only going to get us like one place. That's wild.
Sector 2 is 1.2 off the pace. Fastest lap for Fisher, 1:58.42.
Oh, 0.7. Yeah, split one. I think I'm ranked like
Sector 3 is
23rd.
1.6 off the pace.
So I'm trying to qualify higher than that.
5 minutes of fuel remaining. 5 minutes.
The Ferrari gets a ballast here. It feels like there's so many corners where you're just in between second and third gear in this thing. Alright, if this ends up not
Okay,
being a
Brandon,
faster
5
lap,
minutes to go. 5 minutes
practice
left.
pit.
Yellow flag. Green flag. You're clear of the incident.
Alright, I know I can take this corner faster. Apparently not, that was slower.
Sector 2 is 1.3 seconds off the pace.
See green. Oh, it's not going to say green. Literally doing the exact same lap time.
20th place.
Alright.
Very little fuel left. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace.
Let's try these in second. Alright, I think if I do all of them except for that last corner in second, it's actually a little quicker.
Sector 1 is 0.8 off the pace.
Yeah,
Yellow flag.
very true, very true. It's the one thing
Green
that
flag. Incident clear.
might be able to get me places in the race.
You're a second off the pace in sector
Oh,
2.
turned it early.
Liters remain
Did not let off the...
fumes, mate.
Alright, I think staying in
Sector
6th
1 is
there
now green.
is the move. That was a very early turn in. Alright, this will get us maybe one place, two places. 2 places.
21st.
Alright, I do need a practice pit though, so I am about to
There's
literally
2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
go to the pits and immediately go out. Actually, first let me double check pressures. We'll just do that to be safe. Alright. Guess I could do fuel consumption too while I'm here. We are at Suzuka for 45 minutes. Full formation lap, mandatory pit stop. GT3 Ferrari. 2.917. And we're doing... Did we break 201? God, no, but about as close as we're gonna get without breaking it. All right, 39.33. All right, let's get out there. I just want to find a reference point in case somebody knocks over the sign.
Behind. Take care. Yellow flag, blue flag. Let's get some heat into these brakes.
Assuming it's going to let me
You're
actually
clear.
do a full lap, we'll see.
green flag, sector 2. Incident in sector 3. Sector 3 is yellow.
Turn in. That didn't seem that bad. Probably my weakest corner, I think. I don't know of, at least.
Watch your speed.
God, we would have been very close there. All right, that's easy though. If the sign's gone, it's just the very end of the railing on the right.
That's the end of the session.
All right.
P23.
P23. I want to say that's what we were ranked in the lobby. Let me see this real quick. Yeah, we were ranked
Pit window opens after 1 minute.
23 out of 30
minutes.
signups.
P23.
So we didn't do worse than we were projected, so that's good. Man, look at all the nice cluster Ferraris at the bottom.
The track temp is 35. The air temp is 28 Celsius.
All right, temperature is the same, so we will stick to our tire pressures and adjust if need be. Got a new tire set. Fuel should be correct. Very many Porsches in here. I saw Lexus, right? Yeah, so we got a Lexus in here. That's cool. Quite a few Astons. An AMG, a Lambo, an Audi. Hopefully that LFM BOP is going well. Or not. There we go. All right, so the best lap I did, it was my fastest sector in all of them. Yeah. It was like you'd have Ferraris, McLarens, and Porsches, and that was really it. So I'm glad to see at least Aston's back. I want to see more Mercedes. All right. Refresh your tire temps. Yeah, I am kind of tempted to go back to a front-wheel drive, but I still haven't used the newer McLaren for a full season yet, so I might do that. And then it'll be interesting to see if any new GT3 cars come with Nürburgring when it shows up. I mean, it's wishful thinking, but it'd be really cool if they brought the Mustang or the Corvette. Or like the Evo Aston. If they brought the Evo Aston, then I'd probably use it. Well, God, I don't know. Mustang Corvette would be tempting. Chances are there won't be any new cars, but we can always dream. All right, let's go back to relative. But yeah, the full season I did in the Aston was really, really fun. I can't remember if I was still on Xbox or not when I did it. I want to say it was PC. Because I think that, yeah, because the Audi was the last car I did on Xbox, and then I think I did. Aston might have been my first PC season. I've been on PC over a year now. It's hard to believe. What's not hard to believe is that they broke the game with the latest console update. But yeah, Mustang would be cool. Mustang and Corvette would at least be like, you know, full new models instead of just an Evo version. But yeah, really, with the console version, I think they just don't have the ability to test the multiplayer environment with their updates, because every time they release an update and the game breaks, it's always something online. It'll be server issues or server crashes, or like in this case, it's collisions just not working with anything, and it's only online. Single player works fine. It was always, when I was running like full leagues at Box 3, it was always scary when they'd announce an update was coming out, because I'm just like, oh god, how many races am I gonna have to delay? That is true. It's not like the same issue crops back up.
Follow car number 20 in the right column.
Alright, so we will have the inside at least, although I think the inside has a lot of marbles on it in turn 1. Played a good bit of the Mall Ultimate yesterday. I need to stream that at some point. I haven't been able to spend a ton of time on it until yesterday, and sort of got my settings how I want them. Figured out how to get a radar overlay to work.
Go, go, go. Car on your left.
Alright.
Still there. He's still there.
Ferrari, you're gonna have to go to the outside if you want to try to pass me.
He's still there. He's still there. Be on the left. Left side. And still there. Hold your line. He's still there. Still there. Keep your line. Keep your line.
Alright, so far
Still
so
there.
clean.
Still there. He's still there. Keep this line. He's still with you. He's still there. Clear left. He's on your left. Clear left. Okay, Brandon, the pit window is now open.
Yeah, it's definitely not a must buy right now. It definitely has potential, and I'm excited. For for it to get polished. I mean, they're doing small hot fixes and stuff, but it's the good news is the driving and all that is working great out of the box, and so it's really just going to be kind of polishing the game aspects of it. It feels good. It's, I mean, different than ACC. I finally last night got it how I want it. I always found that in slower speed corners it was too light for my taste, but I saw a video, someone showed their settings. There's like, I forget what the settings are called in LFM, but they essentially make it a tiny bit heavier at the center without affecting the rest of the FFB, and so it felt good. But especially in like the GTEs, it feels very natural. It was honestly,
P22.
Going from ACC to that was less of a jump than going from ACC to iRacing. Just in like steering feel, not even talking about, you know, braking feel.
The next car is Jed.
But yeah, I needed more smoothing in the Simagic settings than an ACC, so. But no, it felt pretty good. I drove the Corvette day one, which was the day where I didn't really have any idea what I was doing. Yesterday I drove the LMP2 and the Aston GTE, and they felt pretty good. And it was on Sebring and Monza. I really like driving Monza in that game. Sebring is very, very bumpy. More so than iRacing. But yeah, I got the frame rate lock to actually work without having to use VSync, and got a radar overlay to work. It's funny, it's just an overlay that works with R Factor 2, and it integrates with my Ultimate. Because that's the thing, I never played R Factor 2, and I always heard everyone say the force feedback was really good, so I was curious to try the My Ultimate since it's based off of it. Gamer, what are you doing?
Right side, you are clear on the right. P20.
That Beamer's front end is not in the best condition. But he does seem quick.
Okay, Brandon, ignore that fucker in the mirror. Stick to your line. Nail those exits.
Yeah, it's hard to take. I mean, you really just can't take game developers and publishers like any other words at face value. Because if we did, Forza Motorsport would be a much better game. Skull and Bones would be
Yellow flag,
the highest quality game the industry has ever seen.
Incident clear, green flag.
It's a quadruple A game.
P19.
We're just doing like perfectly even pace with this Ferrari and McLaren ahead. Yeah, and I doubt it's even an actual rescan. Although, I mean, from the gameplay video, it did look like they at least narrowed it a little bit, but I can't remember if they did that when they transitioned to Forza 5. Because I remember the biggest criticism of it was the track was always wider than it was in real life. The funny thing is, I don't mind driving in that game. It's just everything around that game is almost designed, at least on PC, is almost designed to make it as miserable as possible. The next update, they're actually changing it to where you can just buy upgrades with money. So I'm hoping to hop back in once they do that, assuming they don't break anything else. Because I just want to tune,
Okay, Brandon,
you know, random cars,
you're losing too much time.
race them online real quick, and go on to the next race. I'm not trying to grind a car for 30 hours to get all the upgrades or whatever it is. Something tells me this Beamer wants to get past me.
Just ignore him, he'll go away.
Something also tells me that crew chief is wrong there. Yeah, not surprising. I really hope that, like, detailed info comes out at some point in the future about the development of that game. It's just the weirdest. Like, even the worst Forza games were at least, like, polished, you know what I mean? May have not been innovative at all. But, like, they weren't just a complete mess at launch. Whoa! That woke me up.
Still there.
Yeah, it's
Still there. Clear right. P17, you've just done a 201.53. Come on, Brandon. Good stuff. Keep it coming.
It's like the hardware is there. I mean, the Series X is the piece of Xbox hardware that I've had the least issues with. I mean, my One X was fine too. But considering the Series X was, you know, I got literally a day one and it was flawless. Like my OG Xbox, I think the disk drive just stopped working. The 360, you didn't need to own a 360 to know all the issues with the 360 and the red ring and all that.
You're pulling away. The gap behind is now 1.2 seconds.
But yeah, like Starfield turned out, it was one of the games of all time. Halo's kind of mediocre.
The gap to Leroy
At least at launch.
now 5.4 seconds.
Just seems like there's no passion in their first party games anymore. I bought Activision though, so I'll get Call of Duty for free every year, I guess. That's a plus. I say free, it's part of Game Pass. Is the 360S the... Oh, shit. The one that was, like, shiny, like, small, and then it was shiny. It was, like, a gloss black instead of a matte black. That one was a cool-looking one. Yeah, that was a cool one. My roommate in college had one of those. I had the white 360 until it... Actually, I don't think it died. I think the power supply died.
You've just done a 201.38.
And that was the first console I bought with my own money. We're doing like yard work and shit around the neighborhood. And I was so proud of it. And little did I know that I was funding my future video game addiction. Yeah, I think I had 4 total. Because it was actually, I went to this is how long ago it was. Circuit City was still around in the US. Bought it, brought it home, and it wouldn't work. And I thought it was the red ring of death, but it was only one red light, and it was the hard drive was actually failed. And of course, Circuit City had closed by that time, that day. So I was able to play without the hard drive, so I couldn't save anything, but I could play it. And then, so exchange that for a new one. That one got the red ring of death later on. You know, sent it off for free, got fixed. The one that came back, that one got the red ring of death, sent it off, and then that final one I had for a long time. I think I just donated it, so maybe it still works, I don't know. I use my Series X for like 4K Blu-rays, and occasionally if I want to play like Forza Horizon on the living room TV. The 360 with the original blade dashboard though, that was
P15.
That was such a cool
All right, Brandon. Your lap
time.
times are pretty consistent. You're reeling, Leroy, in. The gap is 5.1 seconds.
Alright, so these 3 cars might be having a little tango. Maybe we can reel them in.
The gap to Netto behind is now 1.4.
We have a car much closer to us though, that's that same Beamer. I'm gonna lower pressures. Oh, there's a massive pop from my mic.
Track limits. Okay, Brandon. 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
I've never heard that before. I'm gonna lower the pressures on the left tires. apparently I need to talk about console nostalgia more often, because turns out I'm fairly consistent when I do that. Go. All right, 4 laps to pit. Oh.
Green flag in sector 3. The car in front of us is Dobbs.
All right, we should be able to get this guy. Yeah, that Maserati's great. I forgot to check. I was going to be in between doing this and GT2 for the 5 o'clock race, depending on how GT2 was, and I forgot to check the signups, but usually there's not that many around this time.
The gap to Leroy ahead is increasing. It's now 6.0.
It looks like midday in the US, though. There's a decent number of people. Since I want to drive them more than I'm able to right now. Don't hit me, Beamer. Yeah, well, I think they have a Thursday one, like reverse grid. I want to say that was GT2. Maybe it wasn't, and I was just assuming it was. It's funny, though, because with my old work schedule, I'd be able to do those races because I used to not work on Fridays, but now I do. So I signed up for it, and then my schedule changed, and I was like, well, can't do this one anymore. Their Porsche Cup one's been really fun, though, on Sunday nights. I got a P1 and P2 so far in the current series.
P13.
Alright, debating. Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and pit this lap.
Okay, Brandon, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining. The driver in front of us is Matos.
Beamer really likes to brake late.
Don't be distracted. Defend your position.
Oh.
Left side's clear. Look out for the pit speed limit. When we leave the pits, we think we'll be in P22 behind.
And I hope we weren't too fast in there.
That's halfway. We think about 3 minutes of fuel remaining. The car behind's pitting.
That seemed a little fast, but not, like, obviously too fast. We'll see. Hey, what's up, bud? Appreciate it, appreciate it. I'm gonna need it, because I think I might be getting a penalty here. I don't know. I wish I just told you, like, in the pits instead of waiting for you to leave. The suspense is killing me. Nope, we're good. All right.
Blue flag. The leader, Fisher, is pitting. All right, Brandon. The next car is Fong.
My headset just did the weird low quality audio thing again. My PC does certain weird things depending on which game I have going. This has never happened in any other time.
Cabrera is pitting from position
Except
6. We think he'll be close in front
it's
of
streaming
you when he
ACC.
exits.
And then for whatever reason, my Simagic shifter hates iRacing sometimes. It will just disconnect only in iRacing. Never in AMS2. Or AC. Whoop! That was terrifying. I just realized that's a 488.
That's 20 minutes to go.
Alright, that takes care of the audio. Yeah, it sounded good too. I forgot how good the 488 sounds. Alright, we're about to take, what, 2 places back? Oh, possibly a 3rd. Oh, that's that Beamer.
P18.
So he obviously didn't
Car in front of us is Neto.
repair any damage. Oh, come on. Alright, so we're still at 5 spots. Hopefully there's still some more people to pit. I think I'll throttle over there. This car takes a while to spool up. So are there 2 cars ahead of me that need to serve stop and goes?
The gap to Netto ahead is now 0.9.
That's what it seems like.
Good consistency. Keep them coming.
Haven't seen the Lexus all race. Hopefully he's doing well. It was good to see one of those again. Ferrari got past the McLaren up there. 488 is gone. All right, so yeah, we got one driver serving his stop and go. So that's one place there. And I honestly think there might be another one.
Okay, Brandon, 15 minutes left. That's 15 minutes.
It's been a pretty smooth race. No turn 1 incidents, no
The leader, Wenham, is pitting.
penalties for me. My pit crew didn't have to move my car. Didn't make any stupid moves and take myself out.
1.1 seconds.
And we are 6 places up as of now. Here's one thing I've noticed doing the 45-minute races at 5 o'clock versus 7.
Fisher, 158.74.
I'm usually much lower in the split. Got a lot more Europeans in here.
Track limits, watch those lines.
Yep, there's the other stop and go. Alright, and somebody come out of the pits.
P16.
Finally comfortable rotating the car on the brakes.
Gap to Netto, ahead is now 1.4.
Nothing noticeable. My ping bar's like not crazy high either, so I mean there's still Europeans that'll race in the US servers too, so it's online racing. There's always going to be a mix of people. Yeah, the Europeans are always just so fast. But I'm sure if they went to
track limits, keep it between the lines.
Oval racing on iRacing, they'd be at the bottom of the split. I've actually never done oval racing and iRacing. Oh, it's another place.
Yellow flag.
Oh, never mind. That's a back marker.
Green flag, you're clear.
Got excited for nothing. I mean, it really is a lot of Germans will be in the top of LFM. And I think LFM's based in Germany anyway, at least based on the Discord. It seems like it is. There's a whole dedicated chat channel in German. I really want them to get
Brandon,
AMS2 at some point.
Come on, let the race come to us. 10 minutes to go. That's 10 minutes left.
And the Mall Ultimate once it actually gets polished.
Is now 1.1 seconds.
Alright, less than 10 minutes left. I definitely went wide. Nope. Beamer's not pulling away. He got out of the pits ahead of us, but hasn't left us. I really hope
that lap was a
can stick with him and
2:01.16.
hopefully he makes a mistake. We're in kind of the two easiest cars to drive. Oh God.
Yellow flag.
Once again, not for position.
Clear
Oh no, that
of
was.
green flag.
Oh yeah. Yeah, there was a big pile up because there's a lot of cars here now. All right, so that is 8 spots. Still within a second of this BMW. Who's Tom doing coming out there, though? That last chicane is always tricky for me.
The gap to Netto in front is now 0.9 P15.
Ooh, good move by the McLaren. Ooh, understeer. This is gonna be interesting. Oh,
Car on your right. Still with you. Your right side's clear.
kind of got
Okay, Brandon. You just cut the track. Car ahead is
pushed off the track there.
Still there.
I think the acid's damaged.
Clear on the
Yep.
left.
All right, another one. Whoa! Obviously, I did not mean to throw the car in first there. Accidental double tap of the shifter. Oh, God, I thought Beamer was in the wall. Once again, we're just within a second of him.
The gap to Netto ahead is now 1.0. 14th. Five minutes to go. 5 minutes left.
Surprised my engine did not explode. Come on, Beamer, I need you to make a mistake that I can capitalize on. Oops, someone ahead got to drive through. I'm honestly surprised I haven't gotten a track
10
warning.
minutes of fuel remaining.
That right-hander back there, I usually get one or two there. Oh, I see the Lexus. He's only 3 cars ahead. He's doing well. All right, we just got to keep it together for 2 or 3 more laps. Oh,
We've just had a
shit,
warning
I definitely
for
braked
going
late. Yep. All right. That got us behind the Beamer, but we passed the McLaren. And we got someone who needs to serve a drive-through.
the track. 13th place.
I got completely distracted when the McLaren went off, making sure he wasn't
Window closes in 2 minutes.
bouncing back off onto the road.
gap to Netto ahead is now 1.9.
Are we catching the Lexus? Or is it just this part of the track? I only got one more lap anyway, most
Just 2
likely.
minutes left, 2 minutes to go. Pit window closes in 1 minute.
All 4 tires are a little worn, but nothing major. Someone else just got a new stop and go. Man, this is lots of penalties.
Okay, Brandon, pit window is closed.
I wasn't scared. Interested to see if we'll have to do another lap or not. Because me and the Beamer are both closing on that Lexus. I'm hoping if we have one more lap, I don't think we do. First place can't be that far ahead, right? Oh, yes he can be. All right. I'm really hoping the BMW gets stuck on the rear of that Lexus. Turn. All right, so that Aston's gonna have to service drive-through. There he goes.
One more lap to go.
Someone just got to drive through for track limits. Hopefully someone ahead of us. All right, Beamer's right on the Lexus. We do not have much time. Oh. God, I want one more lap. right. Wasn't the most dramatic race, but
P12. Well done, mate. Good finish.
it's very clean. Ooh, someone ahead did get a time penalty, so we'll see. Yeah, that was a solid race. Started 23rd, right? Yeah. So 23rd to, I think it was 13th, not 12th. I think someone's already left. But see, this guy has a 30-second penalty. I want to see if he's going to end up behind us or not. I know the next server started, but there we go. Perfect. Yep, he did end up. All right, so P11 is where we ended up. So 12 spots. Damn, that might be the most spots I've gained in like a proper split one race. All right, let's hope Valencia can match that. Not 12 spots, but just being a good race. Like I said,